Hello, welcome to SoGoodReviews.com, the YouTube edition, and it's 80s New Wave time, since we are going to look at The Happenings from 1980, directed by Jim Ho. And with his movies, I find it hard to figure out what to expect and what his themes are, running themes. Certainly war and politics have had a place in movies like Red Dust, King of Chess, while The Day the Sun Turned Cold was a mainland murder mystery family drama. And his second movie here, The Happenings, is a violent youth drama, so you tell me if there's a common denominator here. I can think of one though. This early work is from a fine visionary, just like latter movies are as well. The movie is an often abrasive, gritty and tough experience, and early on Jim Ho makes statements about how youths feel that they can't get work, and even when they do, it makes no difference, / they can't survive economically on it. And it comes out of the mouths of the youth very late, thankfully. And it all manages to coexist alongside a borderline horror-esque night of terror that the movie is. Basically, it survives as a violent downward spiral ride along with its themes, and it's from the new wave climate of the 1980s Hong Kong that I absolutely love. Jim Ho sets up the edgy nature of The Happenings in an early disco scene where the youths are contemplating jobs as pimps or selling their bodies, and they look envious at the local disco king, who may not amount to much either, as a matter of fact. And the slow motion disco dancing further enhances the edgy nature to The Happenings. The youths that we follow, they are carefree, joyous to some degree, and the night may not hold darkness at the start, but the centerpiece at the gas station turns into that. And at center is now also this abrasive exercise in violence and sound design. I emphasize that. Jim Ho has quite an effective grip on that, and the split-second violence that is in the movie, and the aftermath of that violence, the tension. And it all neatly manages to flirt heavy with horror without taking a genre leap, so to say. Panic spreads in the group. It leads also to an interesting dissection of group dynamics under circumstances. The deeper they sink into trouble, basically. And these intense circumstances inevitably are they are not automatically going to mean that the violence will be fading. Because it all seems like fuel onto the fire for the frustration present, and while the character of Cream isn't a kid that is gladly turning to violence, the film makes it his only option after a while. The possible lethal outcome for all of these youths may be the savior after all. Their death might be their savior. The Happenings has a fast-paced narrative and very little convention present, aside from a canto pop song at one point. And it works effectively without analyzing the themes, as I have. But it's not cheap exploitation or a commercial type of ride. In fact, Jim Ho is venting for the kids, and he's wise in the way that he's not too important and pretentious about what he's venting about. Brute force works in his favor, essentially.